Hi guys, and welcome to Bill's Happy Smiling Torture Chamber today. The plan is today to get rid of this old sofa. It was one of these lazy boy things, but I could never use it as that. I tried to use it once and heard meow, and Stefan was stuck in the mechanism, so I couldn't ever do that again. So this part, the frame is really heavy, and I've already decided that I'm just going to take the windows out and lob the whole thing out the front window into the front garden. It's a mess out there anyway. It looks as though Delta Force have been to visit, so I'm trying to make it as light as I possibly can. Before you start anything like this, if you have to do it, and I extremely severely hope you never have to do anything like this, take a little minute to have a look through and see how the mechanism actually functions. Because these springs, these return springs, for example, are very tightly sprung. And if you take the wrong thing apart at the wrong time, you could really hurt yourself with these springs. So take the pressure off the springs first and just prise them off with a big screwdriver or something like that. It should be a fairly simple task to remove the base, the metal part, from the fairly light seat itself, but the bolts won't move. They will not move at all. So I've tried everything. I've tried brute force, I've tried compliments, I've tried persuasion, alcohol. Nothing works. So it's going to be far too difficult to get even these seats in pieces. I don't know how we got it in here. I don't remember. It's going to be too difficult to get it up that corridor, 90-degree turn, another 90-degree turn, and out the back door. So I'm going to take the windows out, as I said. But I still need to try and make it as light as I possibly can because I haven't had my porridge yet. So I'm going to take the power controller off, which I know sounds not much, but the power controller and the motor are actually quite heavy, believe it or not. They certainly add to the weight. And the lighter I can make this, the better. Because I'm no spring chicken anymore. In the ideal world, I would have liked to have kept this. It would have gone relatively nicely somewhere sheltered outside in the new house. Oh yeah, it won't fit in the bedroom. I mean, it'll fit, but nothing else will in the new house. Here's a perfect example of oos. This is the kind of place where oos congregates. So let me have a little look. That should be plugged in, I think. Yes. So we can remove. I removed, there was a split pin holding, I can't find the thing now, holding a pin in here. And I just have to remove, I think, these two. I don't see anything that's going to bite me. But if you try this and you hurt yourself, don't blame me. I'm in enough trouble. So let's try and find it's a 10, I think. No, wrong. 8, etc. I'm really not in the mood for this today. I would rather eat my own entrails than do this. Oh no, don't tell me. Rengo is disgusted because it's his bed. Regular viewers of the channel will know that Rengo sleeps, he only ever sleeps on the back of this sofa. And he's made a nice indentation, Rengo sized. He's disgusted. He's scunnered that I'm doing this. And who can blame him? So I need to find... That's a very odd size. That's very odd size. It's 11 millimeters. Oh. And the little ratchet's not, it's a bit sick as well. I had this problem with Chris's bike. That's not going to do it. So Chris's bike's fixed, it was the controller and everything else. Almost everything else. Oh, do I have an 11? I've got everything apart from what I need, as usual. $13, $12, $10, $10. No, it looks as though we're in trouble. So, was that you, Rengo, that made that hideous noise? Unless I can fix this. There's just a little bent piece of metal inside these ratchets that prevent it slipping around the wrong way. But they break. They break when you use them for the kind of things that I use them for. This is too small. But my bigger one's in the car. So this isn't going to move either, sadly. Oh, I don't know where it's been made, but they've built it to last. So I think I can get this part off. I can remove these. This is 11 again. So I think that's also a plug, which it is. We're really not having much luck today, guys. It's been one of those days. I don't like this. I'm going to cut this cable because I'm never ever going to use this again. And it's just in the way. As is this one. This goes up into the moving parts and makes this slide. Now if I could somehow detach this from here, we may be able to make it a little bit lighter. I just need to find the right sizes of spanners, which I don't have for me. So it's not great. It's not that. It's not that. I'll just undo a few nuts, see what happens. I won't remove them completely just in case something slips. No, that's just for the power controller. This whole process of moving house is going to be absolutely terrible for me. Really, really terrible. Because after everything's empty, every room's empty, I'm going to decorate each room from top to bottom. Ceiling, walls, woodwork, and finally shine the floor. Because when we moved in, it was a disaster. It was an absolute complete mess. But the rent was cheap. So you can't have everything. And while, because we've got cats, lots of cats, we have to regularly paint everything. It shouldn't be too hard a job. I've got to fill in all the holes in the walls, inside and out. Don't forget the cat houses are attached to the walls. Well, most aren't actually. Most of them aren't. It's just this one attached to the wall of my bedroom that is attached to the wall, and that's going to be a drag. And I know that I'm going to have to fill in some holes in the concrete. He's going to throw every one of my sockets all over the floor, because that's what he does. Because he's Mr. Marengo. Yes, you're a little spanner. So that bit hit the deck. I didn't want to do that because you can crack the tiles very easily. Some of the tiles are already cracked, but we couldn't really help that because it was an earthquake. Big crack along the wall, cracked tiles. But that's just going to have to remain like that. So this portion here, hey Foxy. Hey Foxy, you want some mousse? Foxy, you want some mousse? I've got lots of mousse. More mousse than you can shake and stick at. Bean! Hello Bean! I need to get the bigger ratchet and do this. So, bear with me. I shall return. In the words of General MacArthur. So we're back. Mr. Marengo. There's Lefty Lucy. Oh, that's better. No drama. don't want this to hit the deck though, like the last one did. That was... What's that, Ringo? Ringo? What's that, baby? So I think we do the same at the bottom, but the unfortunate thing is that they're not bolts there. And I'm having trouble releasing the screws. The screws just won't come. Quick look to see, make sure there's the spring's here, but the tension's released. I think I'm gonna remove them anyway, because I'll have to. At the end of the day, I'll have to release them anyway. Ringo, get me that. Don't worry, Ringo. I'll get it. I'll get it, Ringo. Ringo, where'd it go? Are you sitting on it, boy? Oh, so I'm pretty cheesed off today. I'm going to have to start getting my tools and things to the other place. I've got a lot of stuff to shift. You're going to miss this chair, aren't you, boy? I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do at the new place. Because you're going to be sad, aren't you, Ringo? You alright, boy? What happened to that, Ringo? Are you sitting on it, son? I'm going to have to move you. 1 minute. I don't know what I've done with it, Ringo. I don't know what I've done with it, my boy. I think, Ringo, we're going to have a coffee. I'll find my tools, have a little think. Get a lump hammer. No, we'll hold the lump hammer. Hang on, I can do this one when we're here. I've already removed the power controller, but I haven't stripped the wiring. That's she who must be obeyed on the phone. So Mr. Marengo was sitting on the screwdriver, nesting nicely. I've got a feeling it's a bit too big. Oh no. They aren't going to move. They are not going to move. Not with my little wrists, anyway. I'll get my impact driver, I think, and give it a whack. Or, alternatively, no, I'll still have to remove that. But I have to remove them as well, so... I can't believe how this is constructed. It's very, very solid. Hey Max. How you doing, pal? Any chance of some help, Max? What we got on the other end of that? Why are you no moving? Why are you no moving? That's Allen keys. Fandabby dozy. Right, I just wanted to show you what I was up to today anyway, guys. This is part of it. Once we get them out the window, they're going to the tip. But I wanted to separate the metal so that they go in the metal part. To try and recycle it if we can. Because there's a guy at the tip who'll take the metal. Not on Orthodox Christmas Day though. Oh well, perhaps the planning wasn't the best in the world. This here, I think I can separate it into two parts. This part and the part that connects from the actual seat part. So that would be something. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I've got far too much to do, being only one person. Alright guys, I'm going to go then. See you, bye, take care.